Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to a new video of mine with a new lecture on a new topic. And today we are going to discuss the topic English tenses in our lecture. There are three major tenses in English language. Number one is present, number two is past, number three is future. Each three of them has four categories. Present tense has four categories. For example, what are they? Number one is present simple tense. Number two is present continuous tense. Number three is present perfect tense. Number four is present perfect continuous tense. So let's discuss these tenses one by one. Before discussing these tenses, let me tell you the meaning of the word tense. The meaning of the word tense is the ability of the verb to show time. So this is the definition of the tense. That what is a tense? Tense is the quality of the verb, the ability of the verb, the capacity of the verb to refer to the time in which an action takes place. So this is the basic definition of the word tense. Now let's discuss the four categories of present tense. First important category of present tense is present simple tense. Before discussing present simple tense, let me tell you what is present simple tense. Present simple tense is the category of present tense in which we talk about such things, such actions, such events or incidents that take place in the present times, that do not take place either in the past or in the future, rather they take place in current times, in the present times. So let's discuss this present simple tense. First of all, we are going to talk about the structure of present simple tense. Present simple tense has this structure: subject, verb, object. So this is the basic structure of present simple tense. We have a subject in it, then we have the verb, which is mostly the first form of the verb or base form of the verb, and sometimes we use s or es with it when the subject requires in present simple tense. Sometimes we do not use s or es with the verb in present simple tense. Why? Because subject does not demand it. When it is used and when it is not used, when s or es is used and when it is not used, we'll discuss it later on. Then after that, it has an object, right? Normally, when the subject of present simple tense is he, she, or it, or singular noun, then the verb in such a present simple tense is used, takes s or es with it. If subject is not he, she, it, or singular noun, then we do not use s or es with the verb over here. We use it without s or es. So this is the explanation of the basic structure of present simple tense. Let's discuss the examples. First important example is I read the book. I is the subject, read is the verb, the book is the object. So it has all the basic ingredients of the structure of present simple tense. Over here, the subject is I, not he, she, it, or singular noun, which is why we did not use s or es with the verb read. Next important tense that is there in present tense is present continuous tense. First of all, we are going to discuss the structure of it. In the structure, there is subject, then there is helping verb in the form of is, am, are. Then after that, we have present participle. Present participle means ing form of the verb, present participle form of the verb. So the structure of present continuous tense, as you might notice, is different from present simple tense. Over here, we have helping verb, then along with that we have present participle form of the main verb, right? So this is the structure of present continuous tense. For example, he is reading the book, right? He is the subject, is the helping verb, reading is the present participle form of the verb, ing form of the verb, the book is the object. So it has basic ingredients of present continuous tense. So this is the example of present continuous tense. Third important category or form of present tense is present perfect tense. First of all, we are going to discuss the structure of this tense. Structure is subject plus helping verb in the form of has or have, then plus past participle form of the verb, which is third form of the verb. So over here, it is different from the previous two tenses. It has and have like all the perfect tenses, and then it has third form of the verb, not first form of the verb, not present participle form of the verb. Rather, the third form of the verb is used over here. For example, according to this structure, let's construct a sentence. They have finished their homework. So this is the example of it. They have finished their homework. They is the subject, have is the helping verb, which is always there in the present perfect tense. Either has is there or have is there. Over here, subject is they. If subject had been he, she, it, or singular noun, then we would have used has. As they are not there, so we are not going to use has. Instead, we will use have. So they is subject over here. With they, we will use have as helping verb in present perfect tense. Then we have used the third form of the main verb, which is finished. Then their homework is the object of it. So this is the example of present perfect tense. The next important category or the form of present tense is present perfect continuous tense. Let me tell you why it is called present perfect tense. It is a type of tense in which an action takes place in the present times, starts off in the present times, and continues in the present time, and it is yet to come to an end. It is yet to come to a finish, right? Structure of it, let's discuss the structure of it. The structure of it is subject plus helping verb has or have plus been or been plus present participle. So it has subject, it has helping verb has or have, it has been as verb, it has present participle or the fourth form of the verb or ing form of the verb over here. Let's discuss the example of it. For example, she has been finishing her homework for the last 2 hours. So this is the example of it. It has all the basic ingredients of the structure of present perfect continuous tense. She is the subject, has is helping verb, been is present over here, and then present participle form is there, finishing in the form of finishing. For the last 2 hours, it is adverbial. My homework is the object over here. So this is an example of present perfect continuous tense. Then next important tense is past tense. Past tense is the type of tense in which an action or event or incident takes place in the past, not in the present, nor not in the future, right? Rather, it takes place in the past and it finishes off in the past, right? It does not connect with the present or the future. It is all connected with the past. There are 4 major categories of past tense. Number 1 is simple past tense or past simple tense. Number 2 is past continuous tense. Number 3 is past perfect tense. Number 4 is past perfect continuous tense. Let's discuss the first form of past tense, which is past simple tense. Structure of it: subject plus second form of the verb plus object. For example, they read the book today. Right? Over here, they is the subject, read is the second form of the verb, the book is the object. Then next is past continuous tense. Past continuous tense is the type of tense in which the event or incident takes place, action takes place in the past in the continuous form. Right? In the continuous form. An activity or event or action takes place in the past, but it is in the continuous form. What is the structure of it? The structure of it is subject plus was or verb as helping verbs plus present participle or ing form of the verb. This is the structure of past continuous tense. The example, I was reading the book. I is the subject, was is the helping verb, reading is present participle form of the verb, the book is the object. So this is our past continuous tense. Next is past perfect tense. Past perfect tense is the type of tense in which an activity has started off in the past and has finished in the past. Right? It started off in the past and come to an end in the past. Right? So this is the basic meaning of concept of past perfect tense. What is the structure of it? Structure of it is subject plus helping verb had plus past participle. This is the structure. For example, I had finished my homework. Over here, I is the subject, had is the helping verb in the form of had, and finished is the past participle form of the verb. My homework is the object. So this is an example of past perfect tense. Over here, the activity of reading the book, or over here, the activity of finishing the book started off in the past and has come to an end in the past. Right? Next important form of tense is past perfect continuous tense. This is the fourth form of past tense. This is the type of tense in which activity takes place in the past, starts off in the past, continues in the past, and yet to be finished even in the present, and yet to come to an end in the present times. Let's discuss the structure of it. The structure of it is subject plus helping verb had plus been or been plus past participle form of the verb. Right? For example, I had been reading my book for the last 2 hours. I had been reading my book for the last 2 hours. So an activity of reading the book started off in the past and it continues even in the present, and it is yet to come to an end. Right? So this is how this is past perfect continuous tense. That activity of reading the book started off in the past and it is still going on. It is yet to come to an end. Right? And it has all the basic ingredients of the structure of past perfect continuous tense. It has subject in the form of I, it has helping verb had, then it has been, then it has past participle form of. Okay, this is the talk about past tense. Next important tense is future tense. There are 4 categories of future tense. Before going into details about future tense, let me tell you that future tense is the type of tense in which an activity or action of the tense takes place in future, not in the present, not in the past. So let's discuss the various forms of future tense. First important category of future tense is future simple tense. Future simple tense is the type of tense in which the activity takes place in future, neither in continuous form, nor in perfective form, nor in any other form. Rather, it takes place in simple form in future times. Let's discuss the structure of it. Structure is subject plus helping verb will or shall plus verb plus object. So this is the basic structure of it. I will read the book at night. Right? I will read the book at night. So this is an example of this simple future tense. It has all the basic ingredients of the structure of it. I is the subject, will is the helping verb, which is always there in future simple tense, and then read the book is the object, then at night is adverbial. So it has basic ingredients of simple future tense. Then next important form of future tense is future continuous tense. Let me tell you the concept of it. Concept of future continuous tense is that it is the type of tense in which the event takes place in future but in continuous form, right? So this is the basic concept of it. What is the structure of it? The structure of it is subject plus helping verb will be plus present participle or ing form of the verb, fourth form of the verb. This is the basic structure of it. Let's discuss the example. I will be reading the book at 10 in the night. So this is the example of future continuous tense. It has all the basic ingredients of the structure of future continuous tense. It has I as subject, will be is used as a helping verb, which is always there in future tense, and then there is present participle form of the verb reading, then there is object in the form of book, then there is adverbial in the night at the end of the sentence. So this is the example of future continuous tense. Next important form of future tense is future perfect tense. Let me tell you the concept of future perfect tense, idea of future perfect tense, what it is all about. Future perfect tense is the type of tense in which action takes place in future. It starts off in future and finishes off in future. It has nothing to do with the present or with the past. Rather, it is connected with the future. For example, let's discuss the structure of it. The structure of it is subject plus will have as helping verb plus past participle or third form of the main verb. This is the basic structure of it. I will have read the book. For example, over here there are the basic structures of, basic ingredients of the structure of present future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. What are they? I is the subject, will have is as helping verb, which is always there in future as well as perfect tenses. Will represents future tense and have represent perfect tense, and played is the past participle form of the verb. The book is object and today is adverbial. Then the next important form of future tense is future perfect continuous tense. It is the type of tense in which action takes place or will take place in future and will come to an end. There would be continuity in the action. Let's discuss the structure of it. Structure is subject plus helping verb will have been plus present participle. So this is the structure. For example, I will have been reading the book for the last 2 hours. I will have been reading the book for the last 2 hours. So this is the example of it. So this is the example of it. It has all the basic ingredients of the structure of future perfect continuous tense, it has subject I, will have been is a helping verb, then present participle form of the verb in the form of reading, right? For the last 2 hours is adverbial. So this is the example of future perfect continuous tense. So this is our talk about the last but not the least tense in English language, which is future tense. I hope my lecture would be of some help to you in your understanding of English tenses. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.